and welcome. It's three videos in 3 days is a bit much, but when you got a post race that you got to do, and then felt it necessary to hit the shout out today/yesterday, because I'm speaking to you from the past, because I'm gonna film this thing today, because I'm not gonna do it at 4:45, 5 o'clock in the morning before I go lift with my Bradley Central Wrestling boys in the morning, and hopefully Jared McDaniel. But today's Monday's message, I've been thinking about it a lot. Learned a lot this weekend at Blue Ridge about myself and about my team. And today's message is going to be about perseverance. I'm going to talk about perseverance through a quick story. During our race yesterday, 2 days ago, again from the past, we struggled. Each of us at different times. Some lower than others, some not as low as others. But we got to a point to where, we were about to give up on 2 checkpoints. At about, both of them were above the 2,900 foot elevation mark, and for our area in the southeast, that's pretty high. And we'd been cranking pretty good throughout the day, keeping a pretty good pace. But we had to backtrack for these 2, which means we were adding mileage on some low food and some low nutrition. Tempers were running hot between my other 2 team members, Fennell and Adam. And I had to coach them through that. We had to get through that. And that's just the coaching me coming out, but we did it. But we had to agree to get along. We had to agree to disagree on trying to find these certain checkpoints and whether we were going to do them, whether we weren't going to do them. But we decided to put our personal feelings aside and how we felt at that moment, which was probably escalated through lack of water and lack of nutrition. Because, like I said, we had to backtrack, and we were out there longer than we probably should have on this section. But we decided to go after them, and we were going to clear the course. Didn't matter how fast we were going to do it, we were going to clear it and get good practice for these future races. And that's what we did. It wasn't easy. It wasn't fun. It was getting hot. Water was getting low. That 700 calories of food that Zach told me to take for the whole race wasn't enough for any of us. Especially me, because I like to eat. But we decided to suck it up, put our feelings aside at the moment, and just crank this thing out. And we did. And what we got when we did that was a sense of accomplishment that you can only get from pushing yourself past limits that you didn't think you could do or you even wanted to do. And that's something that drugs and alcohol and things that everybody else in the world tend to do to chase these feelings, we got through sticking together and climbing a mountain. And that was cool. And that was fun. Real proud of our team for clearing that course. Wasn't the fastest, but for our second race together as a full team, not bad. Real proud of that. And we're learning this thing, and we're still young in this game. And people know we're out there, and people know we're coming for them. And we're not going back down from any team, whether it be Snickers Marathon or Checkpoint Zero or whoever. We're coming, and we'll get better. But the perseverance trait that we used yesterday to get through those low points and to get through the feuding and to suck it up and find those 2 checkpoints to move us toward the next waypoint to finish that course. That was nice to be a part of. And so take that perseverance message and apply it to your training this week, because I know I'm going to, because I've got a busy week of training coming up. These next 10 days are vital for my success in these 2 30 hours and a half Ironman coming up. And I'm going to need some perseverance to get it done. And I learned a lot about that myself on the trails yesterday with my teammates, Adam Raines and Jason Fennell. And Josh Braun, Zach Ballard, and Brooke Manning out there with us too. Learned a lot from them. So Monday's message being brought to you about perseverance. Look forward to post-race interviews or post-training interviews from the Bike to Build this weekend. Metric Century ride, followed by probably about a 10-mile brick run by me, Phil Mansueto, Adam Raines at least, and probably a few more people. And look forward to talking to you guys then. Take care.